Below the Mojave Desert, a bunker is under construction. This is not your parents' fallout shelter with worries over nuclear attacks, earthquakes, and terrorists. Doomsday digs are popping up around the country, and they are selling like hotcakes. This bunker looks more like a nice hotel away from home, complete with an atrium, a gym. It even serves sloppy joes. Robert Vicino is the managing director of the Vivos Group, one company building a new generation of bunkers. Is there a market for this thing, Robert?
Amazingly, there seems to be an international market. We're getting inquiries from all over the world, Russia, China, and of course throughout the United States.
Well, it was your brainchild. What gave you the idea?
You know, I don't know where it came from. Back in 1980, I had this gut-wrenching feeling to build shelter for as many as 1,000 people underground. And that had nothing to do with the end of the world 2012 or, you know, the so-called popular concerns now. It's just evolved in the last 30 years, and about 2 years ago we launched and took it very seriously, and we're building 20 of these across the United States.
We're looking at some pictures now of the facility actually under construction. You're out in the Mojave Desert, so I guess land costs aren't that severe, but you're putting an awful lot of infrastructure literally into the ground here.
Yeah, these are each about a $10 million facility. And land cost typically is low because we're about 150 miles away from each metro area that we serve. By design, we want to be away from any potential ground zero, nuclear spot.
So what does it cost? I mean, per person, how do you sell them to people?
We're selling it fractionally to make it as affordable as possible. At $10 million divided by 200 people, which is how many people we accommodate. And we're $50,000 per adult, $25,000 per child, and pets are allowed free. So if you got long ears or a big tongue, you get in for free.
And what do you have underground there? I mean, we're looking at sort of an artist's rendition of the facilities, but what do you have? You have food and water and everything else underground?
Yeah, it's everything you can imagine. The planning that went into this was unbelievable. But effectively, it's a turnkey underground cruise ship. There's a hospital, there's a dental clinic, there's a security office, there's even a jail, all sorts of lounges and kitchens and private bedroom suites. So it's going to be a very comfortable environment. We kind of looked at it like a cruise ship and tried to outfit it in the same fashion.
Okay, but who determines when you unlock the door and let people in? I mean, it's not the kind of place they're just going to go spend a weekend away, right? It's not a vacation home. This is for serious use in serious times. Absolutely.
It's the one piece of real estate you hope you never have to use. But if you need it, you better have it readily available. And so it's open 24/7. There's a full-time security staff. And you go whenever you feel the need, whenever you feel that there's an imminent disaster or catastrophe about to happen. We certainly put out an alert if it's a well-known and we got enough advance notice. But so people in their lifetime may go there as many as a dozen times. But it may not be an event that happens this year or next. It could be 25 years from now or 100 years from now. And so it's a generational thing that will be passed down to their children and grandchildren.
Robert Vicino, let's hope it never happens. Let's hope your idea goes unneeded. We'll get some more information on our blog for those who are interested. Robert Vicino from the Vivos Group. Thank you.